come and take the dog for a run. And the title of this live is Get a Dog for Your Lifestyle. And what that means is if you are an active person, you should get an active dog. If you are not an active person, you should not get an active dog. I'm a very active person. I like a smaller dog. It's about 90 degrees here in Texas. It's 10:30 in the morning. And again, you see Boot. We're gonna go out, hit this little trail. It got some hills. It's got some valleys. It got a little creek. It's got some shade. But again, man, it's very important that you get a dog for your lifestyle. So, nice little warm up. Let him sniff around, pee if he needs to. It is Sunday fun day, and we're gonna read from the book of work. But relax. Oh, you bum. Relax. See, there's always more work to do. Free. Relax. Left. Sit. Free. Let's go. Let's go, pup. Let's go, pup. All right, so good morning, my man. Good morning. So we've been walking for about 2 minutes now. I gotta warm up them old joints, man. I wish I'd have warmed up when I was younger. Man, I was an athlete. Put some icy hot on and just go a couple leg swings and be ready to run the 400. But I was paying for it now, boy. So, hey, Boo, you ready to go? You ready? Let's go. So, we'll just let you guys come on the adventure with us for a little bit. If you got some dog questions, feel free to ask. But this is what it takes, man. If you want a good dog, if you want your dog to be fit, you got to get out there and work with them. There's no shortcuts to it. It's not an easy thing, but it's worth it in my opinion. So he's gonna pee on stuff and have a grand old time. Nice. How do you do at the lake, man? That's good. Did you get her in the water at all? And how old's the pup? What kind of dog? So this path literally has I can go that way and there's one trail. I like to go this one because it got these hills and it makes you work a little bit harder. And you see how big that hill is? There's 4 of them, back to back to back. So that's where we are going today. What's good, Daniel? So you see that incline? Whew. Boop. Down. Down. So, no. Hey, down. So this is one thing we do, is I'll put them in downs and have them sprint. No! Down. He's a bum. Down. Man, we got a lot more work to do with Boot. He's a bum. He just wants to work. Look at that. Look at that. He's breaking his stays. He's breaking his stays, but he just want to work. He ain't worked yesterday. He's like, I got to do something. I'm all wound up. All right, you bum. We'll work on the obedience later. Man, I'm sorry your dog died. What happened? Was it just old age or what? You bum. But you'll notice every so often he'll gaze back to see where I'm at. Yeah. You gotta pay attention to me, playboy. Because when he was younger, we used to do games like that. He would look away and I'd take off somewhere else. Oh, don't make me fall, Playboy. Oh, damn, that's a big old hill going down too. So again, what I like about this trail is now we got shade. So it keeps the dog cool. Some more dogs over there. Hopefully they on leash. It's a fun little trail though. Bicentennial Park. I think it's about a mile loop, mile and a half, depending on which way you go. So there's a little creek down here. So let Boot cool himself off. Yeah, Playboy. This was one of my favorite trails. Yeah. So now he's a little cool. Again. Yeah, man. That cancer stuff's hard. I got my dog across the way. But Rocco's getting to that age. But we just try to feed him some good food, keep him, have exercise, and hope for the best. But my condolences to your pup, man. I know that's hard. Damn. I had a dog get hit by a car as well, man. That's what actually got me into dog training. When I was in college, he got out and I was chasing him and he ended up running in the street. I lost my dog, man. It's damn. Through that experience, I learned how important having a line of communication was with your dog. So, yeah, it sucks to happen, but if it didn't happen, I probably wouldn't be, y'all on live right now. So I just try to give back so nobody else has to go through those kind of things, man. Look at Buddha. So back to the original message. Get a dog for your lifestyle. It's been 11 minutes. It's about 90 out here in Texas. We're about 1 mile in. Again, he can cool himself off again. Stuff over here. So when y'all see us put these dogs on dragging weights, it ain't cause we ain't gonna be out there putting in the blood, sweat, and tears with them. It's just sometimes that's the most efficient way for us to work them out, especially when we got 5 or 6 dogs. And again, the pace we're going at right now, he goes way faster on the treadmill. But, oh, don't fall. Oh, that feels good. That feels good, huh, Boo? But I'm never gonna ask my dog to do something that I ain't willing to do myself. Man, Juice went back to the breeder. It was a better suited situation for him. He's having a good old life. He's bred. He was a good dog, but he just wasn't for my lifestyle. He was a pit bull, so he's animal aggressive. And if he grabbed something, it would have been a bad situation. And I got to think about my kids, stuff like that. It just wasn't worth the risk. But I still talk to the breeder. You know, we're still cool. Still a good dog. He looks good. I like everything he taught me, but he did teach me that I don't want that kind of headache. I got to be able to trust these dogs around everything. We're doing too much stuff to try to be cool, and something goes wrong, and it may not even be the dog's fault, but you already know we're gonna get to be the one to blame. But yeah, now Juice is good. Yeah, man, I'm out here in the sticks. We out here in the country, boy. What up, Edith? How is Blackie doing? How's little Blackie? Man, we met her on the airplane at 5 o'clock in the morning going to, where were we going? Virginia, I think it was. And lady goes, Stan. I'm like, who the hell knows me on this airplane at 5 o'clock in the morning? And then it was like, Jamarcus, Trevor. I was like, oh, she may know something for real. And then we ended up figuring out who she was. And she always liked little Blackie. And a lot of people offered Black. And I was like, nah, he's not really like that kind of dog that you're looking for. He's more chill, but he'll go out there and play like 1 or 2. And she had two old dogs that she found on the street, and they lived to be old. So I was like, man, let me see. What you think about getting Blackie? And he's been in t-shirts. He's having a grand old time, man. So shout out to Edith for taking Blackie. Yeah, nah, Juices, again, he's a good dog. I just didn't have time for him. At that time, I had 8 dogs. And, you know, trying to go through all of them to get them what they need. And that dog, like, we can put him on the wall. He'll hang on that wall for about 45 minutes. And then get off, run on the treadmill for 20, 30 minutes. And then, you know what I mean? It was just too much. There was the reward for all of the time that I spent with him, it didn't make sense. So, again, he went back to the breeder. Shout out to Dewan, good dude. But yeah, that's what happened to the Juice, man. Yeah, man, it is definitely a full-time job. And if I was like hog hunting and, you know, stuff like that, like, yeah, it would have been great. But I really don't do that. I'm not doing that kind of stuff. So it's like, again, get a dog for my lifestyle. This is my lifestyle. I want to be able to come out, my dog, be out here. If there's little kids at this park, they're not gonna be, oh my God. What up, Booter? This is what it's about, man. Just spending time with your dog. Everybody gets better. So we're about mile 3. We're gonna make another loop. We'll probably hit about 3 today. And then go home, work some more dogs. The thing about this life, man, it's always something. There's always more work to do. And the world don't wait on you. So if you standing still, you're just gonna get passed by. Look at this shirt. Yeah, that's real work. That's real work. All right, so. You ready to go some more, little Booter? You ready to go some more, little Booter? You Booter? Boot, down. So he's gonna get a little correction. Down. Because again, these commands are going to be something that could potentially save your dog's life. A down command could be an emergency brake. Your dog's going toward the street. You're on the other side. You don't necessarily want to call him to you. No, you don't necessarily want to call him to you. Free, down. So we don't want that because now he's in the street. We're going to go back. Come on. And again, he's tired. And this is why we're doing it. Down. And this is why we're doing it. Because this is when I need him to be the most effective, is when he's tired. I don't care what he does in a perfect situation. What is he going to do when he's tired? Is he going to listen? Free. Down. So that's a little better. Free. But again, come on. That's not good enough. Relax. That's better. Free. Relax. That's about 75%. He did it, so we'll reward it. Free. Yeah, Boot's a bum. Nah, he's a good dog. He just tries to anticipate stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. He be thinking. Why your cat running to the wall, man? Yeah, definitely, man. They be getting a bad name. Like, they're not bad dogs. They're just a dog that would turn up. And when they turn up, man, there ain't too much that you can do to stop them boys. Boot will be 2 years in September, actually. So he's still a pup, man. Everything we got him doing, he does a lot. I expect a lot out of him, but I'm not forcing it. I'm not rushing it. I'm allowing him to grow up and mature. There's gonna be some things that, are non-negotiables. If I say, "Hey, come," that needs to be exactly what it is, because he doesn't know necessarily what he's getting into. It could be a snake, it could be a dog, it could be the street, whatever it is. That recall needs to be on point, and that's one that we're not negotiating on. All right, you ready to go some more? We'll hit the water, we'll go back around so you can cool off again, and then we'll hit the hills, and then we'll be done, okay? You good? Let's go. Free. So I have conversations with my dogs, and you just saw him looked at me, and I bet he understood. Watch. Let's see which way he go. Oh, damn. So let him cool off for a second. You ready? All right. So 1.5 miles. No. There's a dog over there trying to get Boot. Didn't have him on a leash. He ran up, was able to stop him. And I'm like, man, you bite my dog, this 40 coming off this hip, boy. Especially this dog. Some little off-brand mutt. And I think I had the camera flipped backwards, so y'all didn't even get to see it. Where you going? So y'all didn't get to see it. But yeah, I just grabbed Boot, stood in front of him, like, hey, he's calling this dog. He was able to call the dog back, put it on a retractable leash. As soon as or dog gets on the retractable, dog hits the end of the leash, tries to come back over there, and Boot just chilling. So like we said, people, recall. Again, if that dog would have came over, did something to Boot, I'm sorry for you. Well, I gotta have a frisbee to help him do the backflip, my man. He ain't got that one down just yet, but he can catch and do it. Yeah, he is definitely too smart for his own good a lot of the time. I swear he be feeling me. He didn't even look. Every so often he glances back. Let's see, more questions. Now, I'm at this place called Bicentennial Park in Crowley. And this is like behind the neighborhoods. I think it's like an ATV trail. Oh, that's cool, man. What kind of dog is Draco? How old is he? See, Boot's able to do this because he's smaller, he's compact, and he's conditioned. Again, people, it's about 90 degrees out here. Cool you off one more time. Dad and I run, ain't it, Booters? I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep up the work because what else are we gonna do for the rest of our lives? Are we just gonna give up and let life pass? Or we're gonna keep getting better, keep getting more and more clear about the message, more and more clear about the business, more and more clear how to communicate more effectively to you guys about what to do with your dog in various situations. But the most important thing is you gotta stay calm. If I would have got tense or antsy in that situation back there, that dog may have charged. Boot may have been acting a little weird, whatever it is. Take a deep breath, pause, and then handle the situation. But you can't emotionally react. If I'd have started screaming, yelling, could have went wrong. Because Boot may have been like, oh shit, let me go chase this dog now. So just stay calm in a lot of situations. And if your dog is messing up, remember, they don't speak English. They're an animal at the end of the day. So you got to show them what you want from them and how to be a part of your life. Boot, relax. That's better. Free. And as you see, man, we don't got a leash on them. I don't have no treats. I don't have no ball, no tug. It's just, we want to develop these conditioned responses with the dogs where they're not even thinking about it. They just kind of react. We got T-Mobile. We just out here in the country. We just out here in the country, man. Need to get a Wi-Fi hotspot. But you don't come to places like this and have great cell service. Oh man. Man, I've been doing it for almost 9-10 years now. And we've trained a lot of dogs from start to finish, from obedience to protection dogs, my personal dogs. I honestly lost count. And that's a tough question because there is no finish line. There's always something else you can be doing with your dog. So we've got dogs to certain levels for sure. But then it's up to the handler to keep it up after they get the dog. Because I can give Boot to somebody right now, and he's not going to perform as well for them as he does with me. The most important thing with your dog is going to be a relationship. It's going to be a bond. If you got that, you and your dog can go through anything, man. I promise you. Yeah, Booter. It's good work. We're up to 2 miles. Again, it's 90, about 90, probably 92 right now. It's coming down. Y'all see that? Dripping. The shirt, almost died. That's why you gotta pay attention on these roads. You hit a rock, roll an ankle, and you'll be sad, boy. Because again, you still about half a mile away from the car. That was the last time I saw his dog. What dog you talking about? Oh, my personal dogs? I've had 6, 7. Oakley, we just sold to a lady who travels with her job and stuff. Protection dog. I don't like, oh wait, hold on, y'all looking at my face. I don't like that fence got a hole in it. A little fat dog, he might die coming out here. Look at him, look at him. I forgot where Trev showed me a thing. Somebody went to jail because they had an overweight, obese dog in a foreign country. It's like, damn, we should definitely have that rule here in America. Because everybody thinks having a fat dog means you love them. And then they wonder why their dogs die. Like 5. They're like, damn, what happened? Well, he just couldn't do it no more. And then you get a dog like Boot, Eagle, Tron, hell, Rocco. We worked Rocco in 110-degree heat. I think it was last year before we went to the Beast of the East at 9 years old. And we were doing long sins too. It wasn't just nothing short. It was long sins in the heat, biting, jumping, being spun around. A fit dog is a healthy dog, people. A fat dog is not. Chimera, she's with Hunter. So Hunter moved. I'm not exactly sure where. Yeah, man, Rocco was just always that dog. And he just did things because he could. It was so cool in the very beginning. And then when you start learning that you can actually communicate with the dog and like have him do it when you want him to, then Rocco became real fun. So we're at 2.3 miles right now. Hello, hello, hello. I'm good, I can't complain. Oh, that dog that run up on Boots, I don't know what it was. All I know it was a big black dog, and his owner lived very country, so that dog probably didn't have no shots or nothing. Man, he would, soaked in gas with a smile. He'd be like, hey, can I do it again? But yeah, for the first 2 years of Rocco's life, literally all we did, honestly, was stuff like this. We go out, hang out, we go to bars, restaurants, and I had a rule. If my dog couldn't go, I didn't go. And it kept me out of some places. And I'm very thankful for it. Like, Rocco's probably one of my guardian angels. That's some real shit, though. He was always there when I needed him. He always gave me everything he had. He always left it on the table. All on the court. When we first started training, my knees always were acting up. They would pop out of place quick. I couldn't hoop, I couldn't run, I couldn't lift. And then I found him, found protection sports. And it's like, oh man, this is my avatar. He's doing it all for me. How far can we push him? How much will he do? And it was just so exciting, you know, to go through that. I couldn't have asked for a better first dog, especially at $100. But yeah, Rocco's the man. Again, I hope we got another at least 5 years with him. You know, give me the 15, Playboy. But in all seriousness, now we're just gonna keep him healthy, fit. We obviously don't work him like we used to. He'll come out every so often. And, you know, if we're doing stuff with like Preston, we did a couple things with them on YouTubers. We'll bring him out for events like that, different things. But, all right, there's more shade over there at that bench. But for as of like really, really working him nowadays, nah, he's retired. He did everything he had to and then some. And sometimes that's all you need from a dog is to get you started. So let's see how long it takes him to go back. I just stopped and he's like, oh, we're not going this way? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. You can cool yourself off. You can cool yourself off, man. I don't got no problem with that. Also, when you're talking to your dog, especially in training, man, talk to him in like a conversational tone. Because if you go, no, you see the difference. But if everything is always that intense, I'm just saying, I was giving an example, Playboy Free. If everything is always that intense, if everything is always at a 10, when you actually need it to be a 10, it's not going to have any value. So if I'm always talking to him in this tone, boot, relax, left, tuck, left, free, good boy. If I'm always talking to him in a conversational tone like that, if I go left, now it has more urgency. He's like, oh, hold on. And y'all seen he was a little sloppy 5 minutes ago, free, because I was just talking to him. And there was no emergency. There was no distress in my voice. But yeah, you're gonna be working with these dogs. So there we go, 2.5 miles, we hit it. So we're gonna come over here, sit down for a little bit, let him cool down. It should be nice and shaded over here. I'm gonna cool down. Relax. Actually, boop, up, relax. There we go, so y'all can see the dog too. Oh, that's probably not very good. It's sweaty, huh? All right, let's see, any questions? Let's see. All right, get out of this. I got a bunch of sweat on the screen. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. And I don't have a dry place to wipe my screen off. All right, there we go. Now we're back in action. It's training a dog as a rough job. I mean, it can be, but it's also rewarding. It's one of the most fulfilling things that I've ever done personally, because like you actually see like kind of not instant gratification, but you see that gratification from if you're putting in the work. It pays off. I'm not Hindi. I might have to check out that book. Yeah, definitely scored with Rocco, man. Definitely scored with him. Hit the jackpot, boy. And he was the last pup too. Like, God just didn't sell him. I don't know why. He was always a confident pup. Knowing what I know now, I'm like, man, I would have picked him out of all of them. Man, we live out in Texas. Yeah, nah, yelling at the dog don't help. The dog starts learning to actually ignoring it. So save your voice, people. The dogs hear better than us, so why are we yelling? Boot, he'll be 2 years old in September. What's up? Greetings. Glad you're checking in from Ohio, man. What kind of dogs you got? Let's go back. Did I miss any questions from earlier? Yeah, you can't have no Pyrenees in a small apartment. Those dogs are meant to roam and be outside and protect the flock. Good. I'm glad you ordered that harness yesterday. You got a video at Tag Us. I got Boot at 7 weeks old, and I started working with him from day one. When we say training, I mean, it's just really communication. I just want them to know that I'm valuable at that point. I want them to understand how to move their body. I want them to understand that they can benefit from following my lead. So the early training line of communication, I just do a lot of luring. I'm not even using words because the words don't matter to the dog. I want them to perform the action first. Hey man, get you a small dog. Small dogs are a lot of fun. Get you a miniature schnauzer. Just something, man. Get a companion. I think I worked in an actual American Bulldog probably about 5, 6 years ago. But he was older, so I don't think, not really a lot of them, because there's not too many doing it anymore. But just the one, he was a monster. And I seen his old videos. He was a monster. Yeah, bigger the dog, bigger the poop. That's why I like little Boot. Look at him. Just chilling. Just chilling. Yeah, pup. I know. I know. How you doing, Hen? We had to get a nice little run in. We got 2 miles. No, I think it was 2.5 actually. Boot cooling down. Shirt dripping, drenched, soaking wet. But yeah, this is the stuff people don't see. You actually got to spend the time, the quality time with your dog. So he just worked real hard, and all he did it for was because I asked him to, and he knew we were going to do it together. And they just like spending time with you sometimes. That's good. You got any plans for Sunday? What are you trying to feed him? Is it dog food? Is it treats? Are you leaving the food out all the time? And at 7 weeks old, I mean, he's still a baby, man. So I wouldn't worry too much. How often are you feeding him? You might be feeding him too often, too much. He may not like the dog food. There's a lot of different reasons why he wouldn't. I appreciate it. I like Boot too. He be on the auctioning block sometimes, but Boot's here to stay. Right, Booter. Right, Booter. Get out my face. Can't stand small dogs. Yeah, man. You definitely, if either of them dogs, you need a lot more space than an apartment. I just get stung by a bee. I know dog food. What kind of dog food, man? Is it something out the dollar store? Yeah, no, he's probably is. He's hot. He's cooling himself down. We just ran 2.5 miles in about 90 degrees. But after a run, you don't give him water right after the bat because you see how much air he's breathing in. He breathes in some air. I'm not trying to take him to the vet. I'm not trying to lose a dog because I gave him water too quick. So he's cooling himself down. Again, we've done 3, 4, 5 miles. This ain't nothing for Boot. So he chilling. And if I ask him to do something right now, like I'm like, you want to go throw the frisbee? You want a frisbee? He's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go, let's go. So now Boot's a conditioned dog. So the things about Pitts, probably one of the first things that was bred into him was to not be man aggressive. So if you got a real true American game, yeah, you can. But again, it's going to be a process. I appreciate you checking in. He said I look like Diddy. My name's Stan, bro. All black people don't look alike. Man, if you're gonna dedicate the time to take the dog out to parks, places like that, exercise them, mentally stimulate them, you don't really need that much space, bro. He wants to drag it off. Start using two bite pillows. So he drags the first one off, show him you got the second one. And then I can also show you some different techniques on how to get the dog to out as well. I'd switch the dog food. Go with something with some better ingredients maybe. Rotties can be picky sometimes. But if he's not eating it, I mean, puppies should want to eat. They should be hungry all of the time. So you might just need to switch to dog food, or you can add some like cheese to it, a meal topper, something like that to give it more flavor. I appreciate it, Maria. Oh yeah, most people don't have a true American Pit Bull Terrier. Like, I thought I had a pit, and then I actually got one. I was like, yeah. Lots of people do not have a real pit, and it never made sense to me until it made sense to me. And it's not even how you raise them. Like, I never did anything, to get him to want to jump on another dog or anything like that. And he just clicked. One day he switched. Yeah, I would definitely try a different dog food, man. Oh, this breeze feels nice, don't it, Boo? There's nothing better than spending time with your dog, man. And back to the original topic of this live. Get a dog for your lifestyle. Because like I said, I'm about to go ask him to do some more work. And we're gonna see, is he gonna want to? Boo, you ready? You ready? You wanna do it? What's up? Ah, I regretted that. Ah, oh, my ear's ringing. Oh, yep. I thought about that after the fact. See, I'm tired. I'm not making the best decisions myself. Where's my hair at? Man, I cut my hair off a long time ago. Yeah, dogs are better than people. They're definitely more genuine. You know if a dog don't like you or not. Appreciate you tuning in, man, and checking out the advice, Nicole. I mean, and that's what it is. We're just sharing experiences. These are things that we've done to get our dogs to be happy, healthy, and try it. Give it a shot. If it works, if it's good. If it doesn't, try something else. There's more than one way to skin a cat, and we're just sharing our personal experiences. Yeah, he barked right in my ear, man. It's still ringing a little bit. So I'm I'm a very active person. I don't really sit down too long. So I need a dog that when I'm ready to go, we can go. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get him to go down the slide or something. It's a booter. Tell me you've been to this park without telling me you've been to this park. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Come on, free. Let's go. Yeah, you bum. Yeah, you were going to go around and be a bum. All right, up. Keep going. He's a good boy. All right, we got to do the other side now. Come on. Up. You got to get a better running start for that one. Let's see. You ready? Left. Up. Wait. Come. Good boy. Oh, there's no slide over here. Wait. Let's see if I can get him to do these. Right here. Yes. Good boy. Come on, right here. I know, this is a hard one. Right here. Come on, boo. Right here. No, up. Yes. Good, 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 good. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. Come on, easy. That's my boy. That's my boy. That is my boy. Oh. Trust is the most important thing that you can do with your dog. He was like, I don't want to do this and I'm a little scared, but I'm going to try it because you're telling me I can do it. And this is what we're looking for from our dogs. I want my dog to know if I'm asking them to do something, they're going to do it or they can do it. And if they can't, I'm going to be there to support them. So let's see. We're going to try one more time. Yeah, it was right in the ear, bro. When I was like, I said the word and I saw where he was, I was like, oh, man. Easy. Yes, yes. Ooh. Slow down. Slow down. Easy. Easy. Good. Put your foot up. Come on. Yes, sir. Building a line of communication, people. I promise, it is not rocket science, but it does just take time. Huh? Friendly? Yeah, he's super friendly.
Cool. I haven't brought her here, but I didn't realize that's where the big kid is. That's the
Yep.
Hey, what do you ask next man?
You want to pet him?
Ask him if I pet the puppy? No.
His name is Boot. He's nice, look. He's nice. Yeah, just having some fun. We went on a run and do some stuff on the obstacles.
Puppy? Name is Jeremy.
Stanley.
Does that mean Stanley?
Yes, sir.
Hey, puppy, come here. Hey, does she look like Magnolia?
You got an Aussie?
We got an Australian Shepherd Blue Heeler mix.
Nice.
And a Pyrador.
A Pyrador? What's a Pyrador?
Half lab, half Great Pyrenees.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Boot, come on. Y'all have a good one.
You're welcome to stay right
Nah, I did what I needed to. Yeah, he's gassed. Right. Have a good one, boss. Come on, Boot. And if I would have had Juice out here, that would have been a completely different interaction. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, back to the original. Get a dog for your lifestyle. This is what I want to do. I want to have fun with my dog. I want people to smile when they see my dogs. I want people to feel like they can do something with their dogs when they see my dogs. Find motivation, find... Oh, I have my gun out and shit. Find motivation, find value, find purpose in the stuff that we do with these dogs, man. And it's all rooted in just care. Right, Booter. So now, we're gonna go sit in this AC car for a little bit, cool down. Work some old dogs, probably hop on some Call of Duty. Might hit the NCAA today. Might try to jump online, see how good I am online. That'll be fun. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, time is gonna be one of the most important factors that you can have with your dog. And after a run, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the whole run. My favorite part of the whole run is seeing all the hard work you put in. Boo, boo, I want to get the sweat on you. You can be stanky. As always, people, man, if you want a better dog, you got to be better. And if you want to be better, you just got to put in the work. There's no shortcut. Stay tuned, stay safe, stay sharp, and just take care of your dog.